Hi, I am a student at Harmony Science Academy. During this school year, I completed a project that I mainly focused around food calorimetry. Now, during this project, I had shown both elements of math and science. For the science elements, everything that was related to this element was everything to find the calories within the food that I had tested upon. Now, right here is a little video and a couple of pictures of these science elements. The video that I just shown was basically one of the trials that I had completed during my experiment. It shows a thermometer measuring the temperature of the water inside of the top can, with smoke coming out from inside the bigger can from the food that's underneath it that's burning, which is, well, heating up the water. My mechanism looks like, and this is basically the whole thing that I use. Water goes up here, thermometer in there, and then chips will go down here, here, and you'll place it on top, and then it'll burn and heat up the water in here. Now, also in my experiment, I had used a math component. This math component was an equation that I had used to find the calories. This equation basically helps find the calories, and to find the calories, you would multiply the mass of the H2O inside the can 0.001, which is the specific heat of H2O of it, which is like a variable you have to use in all these equations, and then the change in temperature inside of the H2O. For the ELA part of my thing, I had basically written a narrative on where I talked about a story where I had gone to the grocery store near the beginning of the school year, saw a whole aisle of all these different chip flavors, and there was like 20 different flavors, were just the Lay's chips, the Cheeto chips, and the Doritos had all these different flavors. There's even different versions, like Cheetos had Puffs, Normals, even Chex Mix. And I had wondered, is there a difference in calories, and would these calorie differences be very high or very low? So then I went home, looked up a video on how to measure calories, and I found that you can actually burn them. In this mechanism, you can find calories. Now, to relate this component into social studies or throughout history, a calorie had been defined in around 1850 by Favre and Silverman or Mayer. Now, throughout history, a calorie had gone in different terms. It had been expressed as heat within steam engines, and eventually, by the time it got to the U.S., it had been defined as the heat needed to raise the temperature Fahrenheit of 1 kilogram of water from 0 to 1 degrees Celsius. Then eventually in the U.S., calorie had been turned into the term of it being a nutritional calorie. And this has been very used throughout the U.S.'s nutritional factors and all the foods it puts on. So if you go to the grocery store or any place, it'll have calories on there. Thank you for watching Harmony Science Academy.